Happy morning, dear friends. Here's yours, Dr. Rajanta. Welcome to Demystify with Ajay. Dear friends, today we are going to discuss about data visualization and mainly using Matplotlib. A data visualization is an important part of business activities as organization nowadays collect a huge amount of data, or sensors all over the world are collecting climatic data or user data through clicks, or car data from predictions of steering wheel, vehicles or wheels, etc. All of these data collected hold key insight for business and visualization that makes insight easy to interpret. Why we need this visualization? Of course, it is important. Why it is important? Of course, dear friends, visualization are the easiest way to analyze and observe information. So visualize or visuals that helps to easily understand the complex problem. They help in identifying patterns or relationships and outliers in data. That is what the main thing. And it helps in understanding business problems better and quickly. It helps to build a compiling story based on the visuals. So insights gathered from the visuals helps in building strategy for business, and it's also a precursor to many high-level data analysis, mainly for exploratory data analysis, as which we just shortly specify as EDA, and of course mainly it is important for machine learning also. Okay, here we are just going to make use of this Matplotlib library. This Matplotlib is an 2D plotting library that helps in visualizing figures. Matplotlib, there is actually emulates MATLAB like graphs and visualization, but MATLAB is not free, is difficult to scale, and as a programming language is tedious. So Matplotlib in Python is used as it is a robust, free and easy library for data visualization. Let me just have a look on how to install it, dear friends. Actually, dear friends, this is very easy to make it. Of course, if it is, if you are using it in Anaconda, kindly just see here this exact command. So type, if you just make a pip install Matplotlib in this Jupyter notebook. If it is not working in command window, you can just go with the command window also. Okay, so it is very easy to install, and of course, plotting of Matplotlib is quite easy. Generally, while plotting, they follows the same step in each and every plot, and here we are going to have an, of course, kindly just observe, there is an model called PyPlot. That is what we are just going to make use of it. And of course, which aids here, I just want to show you. Exactly. So here, this exactly, this is exactly PyPlot, which aids in plotting figures, and mainly when we just make use of this Jupyter notebook, it is used for running the plots. And here we just use this PyPlot as PLT. Okay, this is a small alias name, so where we just call the package modules. And dear friends, I just want to give you a large description related to this anatomy. So first of all, I just reduce the size so that you can just see this image. Of course, here it is. Okay, dear friends, when on just having a look onto this, kindly just to see here, this figure, contains the overall window where plotting the happens, what it is happening, and it just contained within the figures, or what is the actual graphs that are plotted. And every axis has an x-axis, and here it is a y-axis for plotting, and contained within the axis as here it is the titles, and about the major ticks and minor ticks, and what is the major tick labels and minor tick labels, that is also here it is provided, and the labels associated with each axis And dear friends, an essential figure of this Matplotlib is that we can actually more than access in a figure, which helps in building multiple plots. Yeah, of course, that is also we are just going to make use of it. And here added to this legend also that, yeah, let me just discuss one by one, and for your I just enhance it. Yeah, and here I just show you the exact access, how we are just going to make use of it. So yeah, with here we are having within a one figure, we can just go with more than an access, so that it is easy to plot, and you can also make a comparative functionality. Yeah, dear friends, let me just discuss one by one, and here we go. Yeah, we are just going to make use of the pyplot as I have already specified. So I executed that. And if you are making use of numerical functionalities, yeah, of course, we are just going to create an array, and then we are going to make use of that as a data points, and we are going to plot it. So for that only we are making use of this NumPy and pandas, and yeah, we have used this pyplot. And the most used functions that are in this Matplotlib is, kindly just see here what to plot, and here a bar plot is there, and that's to vertical bar plot, horizontal bar plot, histogram, box plot is there, area plot, scatter plot, pie plot, hexagonal bin. So these are all some of the mainly used functions that is used for different plots. Yeah, dear friends, we are just going to discuss one by one. So when I'm just going towards this bar plot, see, bar graph or a type of data visualization tool that represents categorical data with rectangular bars. So the length or the height of each bar corresponding to the frequency, count, or percentage of the data. So within a specific category. So they are commonly used to compare the size or magnitude of different category, or to track changes over time. So here bar graphs are versatile and can be customized in various ways, such as displaying labels and values, adjusting size, hiding access, sorting, applying themselves with some styles or themes, and utilizing different types like horizontal or stacked or group. Yeah, one by one we are just going to discuss. Yeah, let me just have a figure in here. So kindly just observe here, we are just going to have one such a thing as like two IDs I have just given. One is with an array, a range of 1 to 10, and the second, it is specified as like salary, it is of 20, 110 and 10. Okay, so first of all, let me just have a basic plot. Okay, so here we have the basic plot, and kindly just observe how it just is specifying. And what we have here is, dear friends, kindly just one thing I just want to let you know here. This box plot here, what we have used is mainly here as X label, we have used Y label, we have used, and let me just have this. So this is what the X label as employee ID, and here it is Y label as salary. And if this exact image, if you are just viewing here in different sizes, you can just give like this, and kindly just see, yeah, it is minimized size now. Okay, so these are all happens. And secondly, yeah, we can just have something different with this. Yeah, let me just go with something as like colors also we can just give here. So yeah, I'm just included something as like face color. So this makes the background, and towards this color, yeah, you can also change the exact color of this bar. So that exact bar I have just given here, and kindly just see here, setting the background color, it is with hexa code. Okay, so let me just now see the color change. Yeah, here we go with the color change. And And dear friends, actually if you just want to make use of two different bars, okay, so with two different colors. So in such a case, I'm just going to have multiple set of data. So here we just have x1, x2, okay, and the next data point as y1 and y2. But here we are going to have it only one figure, okay, and behind the thing I'm just giving the face color as white, whereas two bars which is with x1 y1 I'm just going to give as like first color, and x2 y2 it is just going to have the color of a second color, okay. And kindly just observe here that x label, y label, and to the title. And here one of the function which we have included is it legend, and kindly just observe the legend here. So this is what the legend, and kindly observe the different color here. So this is what it is specified, plotting multiple sets of data. And dear friends, how to show values and labels on top of the graph. So if you want to make, that is displaying labels and values at the top of a bar graph provides quick reference points for viewers to understand the data represented by each bar without needing to reference the axis. So there, we can make use of that. So kindly just see here where I just want to have that value. That value I'm just going to fetch it as like y value, and again I'm just going to give it here. And this alignment, it is happening in a vertical alignment and exactly at y positional argument. So kindly just observe how this is happening. So the exactly at the value, that y value, okay. So here we are having three main function, that is first of all it is get height, okay, and this exact get height, and we are just getting the value, and this exact value where we want to print it by using the text function. And to the same thing here, it is according to the customized functionalities of get x and get width. That is the width of that value, and kindly just observe what is the exact width of this 90 and towards the 100. Of course, this varies, no? So that is to find the value of the x-axis. We are using this. And next let me just move on to how to increase the size of the graph. So increasing the size of a bar graph involves adjusting its dimension. So usually by expanding its width and height, this can be done using any programming tools, but here we are just going to use a simple the same functionality, but the main thing is plot, figure, okay, and the figure size, so which we have done it previously. And so this is what the above graph, it is minimized. Okay, so you can just increase it or you can just decrease it, and even you can just vary the size according to your customized wishes. Okay, now how to hide the axis. Actually, hiding the axis on a bar graph involves removing the lines and labels that represents the scale of the data. So this can be useful when focusing solely on the visual representation of the data without needing the reference of a specific value. So in such a case, how we are just going to have this is, kindly just observe, dear friends, by using this white text. Okay, so by using this white text and towards the function, and here we are having that exact function. Okay, so let I just execute here and removing 8. Okay, so you can just remove the one such an axis. You can hide whatever the axis. Okay, we are hiding here as y-axis, and authentically we just given the exact function, empty function. Okay, and next one, horizontal bar graph. Okay, of course, dear friend, horizontal bar graph, actually it is similar to the traditional bar graph, but with the bars oriented horizontally instead of vertical. This orientation is often used when there are many categories, or when comparing values that are easy to display horizontal functions. Yeah, that happens here. And yeah, for your function here, I have just given a data as data point as 28, 33, 43, 45 and 57, and with the names here, and here I specified the color, and one and only thing, the main function here, we have used the same bar with a horizontal axis. So that is what the main functionality which we have used. Okay. Yeah, next it's all about the sorted order. Okay, dear friends, actually sorting the bar graph involves arranging the bars in a specific order based on criteria such as ascending order or descending order, or alphabetical orders, or something custom sorting rules. Okay, sorting can help highlight patterns or trends in the data. So which one do you want to be sorted? And yeah, if it's so, whether it is x-axis or towards it y-axis. And here, yeah, we can arrange the bar based on that value. Of course, we are combining two lists there, and that list which we are going to have it is mainly on as like a zip function. Okay, which is used to combine both the items from x and y, and I just want to sort it. So here it is sorted by using the function sorted. Yeah, it is going to defaultly make it as like an arrangement of ascending order. Okay, so here it is sorted, and kindly just see here, if you want to make use of that reversing functionality, in such a case the current axis, that invert function, if you just want to make it towards reversing the order, yeah, just a simple function which we are going to call it as invert y-axis. And that is what, so here it is what, so just invert y-axis above the thing which we just have it in a descending order, and here we just specify the figure size, and for your reference I just scroll down, and here the same thing here we done it with the y-axis inversion. And you can also make use of this sorted function as like ascending or descending, that is ascending true, ascending false. So that can also be happen as towards the optional. Okay, and yeah, next one we are just going for professional themes, or we can just specify styles for graphs. See, actually this themes or styles that refers to predefined visual design that can be applied to enhance the appearance of the graph. So these may include a color scheme or font or line style and other aesthetic elements. You can just make use of it. And here one such an availability if you want to have. So these are the exact functions that are available, that is the styles that are available. If you want to use any such a thing that can be included. So for an example, let I just first of all create an horizontal bar graph. Okay, so with the same size of 10 into 10, and let it be as a horizontal graph. Okay, so here it is what, horizontal graph. And yeah, I just want to make use of this with something, an style called use tableau color blind. Okay, use tableau color blind, and let me just observe how it is. So this is what that background it is done, and it is highlighted, and according to the tableau it just given here. Okay, and the next style here, it is done with the colors, that is changing the width of the bar. So actually defaultly we have one, and if I just want to minimize it, okay, if I just want to minimize it according to the, and here also I'm just giving the proportion towards the number 1 and number 1 towards the power of 2. Okay, and here I'm just changing the width, and 2 patterns I'm just giving. The one is for number 1, a single color, maybe orange, and the next one it would be something as like yellowish. Okay, let me just visualize. Yeah, something it's visualized as like orange and yellowish. Okay, and yeah, if you want to have the value, of course, here displaying the values at the top of the vertical bar. So of course we have already seen that by using the exact value, and by providing the text where it was to be there. So that exact value which we have already discussed in the previous thing, and towards the horizontal axis and the vertical axis, whether it is here also the style to be center bottom or center top, left bottom. So all these things, yeah, you can just keep it as an optional. And let me just see here, it is center. And yeah, for your information, kindly just see here, when on just specifying the value, it is centered and exactly towards the bottom. And kindly just see here the exact value of 100 where it is centered, but in the previous, I just scroll above to show you where we have discussed to us. So see here, it is not centered. So usually it is just as like a vertical, and here we have just given this a bottom. Okay, so this is what we have already done, and here we have given added a style of the text where it has to be. Okay, so let me just move on there. Okay. And yeah, dear friend, next we want to have one more style, that is specifying an edge color. Okay, so this exact edge color, of course, it is a bar graph only, but kindly just see here, it is plus y1 and it is minus y2. So how it would be, it is just making us like an up and down of 2 bars. So up and downs of 2 bars, and yeah, for you, kindly just observe how it is. It's very, very interesting. So here, it's go. Okay. So the exact, it just gives the y1, it is in positive, and towards the y2, it is in negative data. Okay. So both are actually varying. Okay. So you can just see this one is 0.48, but it is not the same thing. It is differing according to the values of y1 and y2. It is differed. Okay. Yeah, next it is all about stacked vertical bar. Dear friends, a stacked vertical bar chart displays multiple data sets as vertically stacked bar, where the height of each bar represents the total value of all the data sets at a given category. And here how we are just going to stack it. So here one as batting average, and the bowling average, it is specified. Of course, both are given different colors. Okay, so both are specified in different colors, and one such a thing here we are making it towards the stacked bar. Okay, by making 8 executed. Kindly just observe. So here we go. Okay, and how this is happening, which is going towards the bottom, that is specified here. So I am just giving y1 to be the down. Okay, and this y1 is batting average. So bottom is equal to y1. So batting average towards 8 as below, that went to bottom, and above the stacked one is the bowling average. Okay, hope you understand this one. And yeah, let me just move on to the next one. If you want to Of course, if you want to change colors, or even if you want to add one more, okay, add one more stacked here. Of course, I am just given one more data point y3, okay, and corresponding to this x1, I have just plotted this x1, and kindly just see here where it going to be bottom to y1 and y2, and what is the color? Yeah, once it has to be y1, that is the batting average, and above that the bowling average, and next it is the fielding average. So let me just see here. Yeah, here we go. So this is how it comes. First of all, it is batting, and above stacked with bowling, and about it stacked with the field average. Okay, next it is all about I just scroll down. Yeah, grouped bar chart. So grouped bar chart displays multiple data sets side by side with each groups of bars representing a category, and the height of each bars within the group representing the values of the specific data. And here I'm just going to group 8. Kindly just observe, this is the position of the bar in the x-axis, and this is the set of height of the bar, okay, and each and everything. Of course, we are just going to have 3 plots, okay. So that plots, it is the bar, it is the one batting, second one it is bowling, and third one it is fielding. Okay, how it is going to grouped? Yeah, this exact going to be grouped according to this point 17, 20 and towards 5. And next group it is 18, 21 and 9. And next group it is 29, 22 and 11. And yeah, dear friends, that one we are just going to have it in the manner of X sticks, and towards the X sticks here we just get it done with the X value. And of course, kindly just see here the position, it is also with responding with with respect to with the X and towards the bar width. And kindly observe the plot. So this is what I specified. Okay, hope if I'm not wrong, yeah, this is 17 and 20, and this is 5. And second one it is 18, 21, and next it is all about 9. Okay, so if you want, yeah, kindly just have a view. That is what we have discussed here, 17, 25. So that is what. So grouped among each and everything with the X sticks value. Okay, next it is all about stacked horizontal bars. So stacked horizontal bar charts are similar to the stacked vertical bars, but the bars are oriented horizontally. So each bar represents a category, and the segments of the bar that represents the different data sets. So how this is going to happen? So yeah, and yeah, here we are just going to have only the 2 categories, and this one it is horizontally, and here it is only main between of BARH, that is horizontal functionality. Hope it is clear. And next one, displaying the values in the bar. So of course, till now we have just seen only the bar, and with that only we are just viewing. And let me just have the exact bars and the value to be inside the text. Inside the bar, the exact text has to be displayed. Okay, so where it has to be, of course, it has to be justified in the manner of center and towards the bottom. And kindly just see here, dear friends. Yeah, this is center, and it's towards it, it's center and towards the bottom. And this is also towards its center. Okay, so this is how you have to do. And yeah, the same thing if you want to have it in a horizontal bar. So kindly just see here this exact horizontal bar, and this is also towards the same. and see here how it is justified. It is in the same thing. Horizontally it is center and vertically it is in the bottom. And the exact value, it is all depends towards this width of the exact corresponding data points. Okay, yeah. Now next one here, what we are just going to see is displaying the values at the top of the grouped bar chart using the same text. Okay, and dear friends, here we are having so many things. Okay, so of course previously we have just seen one such a bar. I just to show you. So grouped bar, yeah, this is what the grouped bar. Okay, so this exact grouped bar, I just want to include the text, but here above to this value. Okay, as I have already said, yeah, this one here it is 17 and 20 and 5. Yeah, let me just include the text onto that, and let me just see here, and this is how I'm just going to once on execution. So let me have it here. Yeah, so this is, so here we just got it displaying the values, and yeah, that involves showing the actual numerical values that represents by each bar directly on the graph. So this can provide additional context and clarity for the viewers. Okay, so that is for we using this. And yeah, dear friend, next we are just going towards the line chart. Okay, so here it is the line chart. Yeah, dear friends, of course we have already discussed a lot relating to the line chart in the previous series. So here just to make it a summarization, yeah, line chart or line graph, okay, so is a type of chart which displays information as a series of data points, and here we can also specify it as like a marker that is connected by the straight lines, okay, commonly used to show trends or changes over the time. Okay, so here let me have yeah, here there is a dictionary, and we have created a data frame with the two values, year and to the salary hike, and yeah, each one everything it is in a list of elements as one among the value. So let me just first of all have the data frame. Okay, and let I just want to see this data frame. So this is what our data frame, and with this data frame, first of all, let we just make us plotting a line chart, and kindly just to see here, dear friends, this exact line chart, simple thing. We are not going to make use of any other thing, but one-on-one styles has been included. There is seaborne white. Seaborne white, it is exactly that grid side functionality it would just gives you. Okay, anyhow, let me give it in a title as a simple line plot, and we observe the data points here. So see here, this is what, and here we have the x-axis, and here y-axis, that is x label and y label. Okay, and what is next? Yeah, this exact line graph, not only towards the straight line, it can also be as like a curvy functionality. And yeah, in such a way, if you want to view it in as like a sine graph, yeah, you can just provide it in the manner of sine of x. And here, what is the x? Yeah, let me just give it as like a line spacing of 0, 10 and 1000, and let me plot that and kindly just view it. So here it is starting from the 0 towards the 10 and with the thousands of line space, and here it is a sine wave, which we just say sine graph. Okay. And here you can also make use of default matplot settings. If you just want to have a default settings, of course, here what is the setting? It is in the sense, yeah, without the grid or without the functionality, if you want to make use of it, yeah, you can just get it done. And here it is what it is specified, which I just given above. And even though you can just set style for it as like a default. Here it is seaborn dark gray, and kindly just see once after providing the seaborn dark gray, if I just want to view the same sine wave, kindly just observe here the same sine graph I have given, and I just want to make as like X label, Y label included. Okay, and here nothing much more. One and only thing, the exact style has been included. Okay, the seaborn dark gray. And do you know what it is? As of course we have already discussed. Yeah, this is what the background, that is seaborn. And let we both the thing, let we incorporate, and here see. So this is how the sine graph on a seaborn background. Okay, now here if you want to make any changes, let me just see what are all the changes we can just see. One among the style, that is here exactly as blue color, and it should be in a dotted space and dot, that is line space line. In that manner I need it. And towards the title it is simple plot, and what kind? Yeah, it is a line plot. And for x-axis it is labeled as year, and y-axis the label is as salary. Everything we are just giving it in a single line command. Kindly observe. Wow, so it seems a great thing now. Okay, now going on to the next, dear friends. Of course, here also what we have discussed previously, the same thing, the line space 0, 10 and 1000, and here also sine graph. The one thing which we have included is plot with red. Okay, the exact line has to be in red color, and it is a connected, it is not a splitted one. Okay, it is a connected, but one and only thing, it is in a red color. Okay, so here we go. So this is what. Okay, one more. Yeah, here the same plotting with G and O, that is it should be in a green color and only the data points. Okay, nothing much. Okay, only the data points, green and towards the data points. And see here it is the data points. And yeah, you can also change the colors as red and towards data point. See, same graph, we are just viewing it in different styles and different patterns. That's it. Okay, and moving on to next one. Yeah, it is a red, and kindly just to see it is marked with a as like a marker, different sizes of marker, and how it is, it seems to be the curve or the data point curve, it's in upperwise. Okay, it's in upperwise, and see the exact graph. So here it is tipped upward, and if you want to the same thing tipped downwards, you have to give it as like V. That's simple thing. So see here RV, and that tipped is in downwards. Okay, so there are so many things is there, dear friends. Yeah, now next let me just go with a different thing. Yeah, multiple lines in the line graph. So see here we are going to have a data frame with the product, and here the labels are year with two different functionality. There is product A manufacture and product B manufacture. So we have multiple lines. So one line it is for product A and another line it is for product B. And here I just want to draw a line. So in this product A, of course there is no functionalities of changes, and here in product B, of course here with the axis of this particular axis, it should be both the things as like, kindly just observe, it is an axis object depending on to the same plot, and kindly make use of this sales year and that data frame mainly onto the year with two lines. And let me view it. So here it is a multi-line, which it just has with multiple line that plotted in a single graph. Okay, and if you want to add something as like a legend, yeah, you can also include something legend. And here differentiate with it. Yeah, one is blue line and another one is red line. Okay, what is this blue line? It says x to the power of 2. Okay, so that is y1, it is x to the power of 2, and y2, it is x to the power of 3. That is x square, and this is x cube. Okay, so I just want to make it as like legend, and let me make it view. Okay, so it's very nice. So with a red line and with a blue line. Yeah. Okay, now let me just have the same thing, multiple sets of data, and here towards that multiple sets of data, yeah, previously we just made use of sign functional. Yeah, here we are just going to make use of different. So both the things, let me just make use it. One is for sine of x and another one is cos of x. So making it as like a separate test, sets, and yeah, we want to have it sine of x as one of the labels, cos of x and another thing, and both the thing I just want to make it as like a legend. And here the location where it has to be as upper right. So upper right is in the sense, so here it is upper is left as default. So here if I just went with legend, it just provided only in this upper left. Okay, and one more thing I just to show you, in the previous where we have used the legends and all, it is defaultly in this upper left. Okay, and now I am just going to give it in purpose of style as like upper right. So now let me just have a view. So this is upper right. Okay, and anything different? Okay, so next let me just make use of another thing, upper center. The same thing, upper center. And if you want any changes in the style of lines also, yeah, here it is set up, it is full of red, and here it is dotted lines. Okay, you can also give here, or even though here you have you can specify like that. Okay, it is up to you. And let me just see the difference. And the legend, it is in center, that is upper center. Okay, and yeah, and next it is with the dotted lines. Okay, fine. Okay, now next kindly just to see here we are having so many. One is dashed line, dash dot, solid, and dotted. So we are going to have 4 different lines. Okay, we are just going to have 4 plots and everything on a single plot. And yeah, it is upper right location. Okay, and where it is, here it is box to anchor. Box to anchor. So yeah, it is just going to show it out of this. Okay, and kindly just to see here, other than the thing, what is about the line. So here it is line with dashed line, dash dot, and solid is there, green color, it is full of solid line, and it is dotted line. So many things is there. Kindly just see, it is a dash and a dot, dash and a dot, dash and a dot. So that is what dash dot. Okay, and so there are so many things is that, dear friends. And even you can just set something related to the colors or size of the font. Here there is one and only thing, so upper right, and here you can also give the styles that is specified in this manner. Okay, so previously we have just named it with the line style, and here you can just provide it the same thing with the styles of it, and that is also the same, going to be the same. Okay, so the same thing. Okay, now next one. fill between function. Dear friends, this exactly it would be a different functionality. Okay, it would be as like something shadowed or a shadowed region. Okay, so and surely for this we just need something as like different colors. If you want to just give a different font, that also it is perfect, but let me just see something once after I just specify it. So see here, which is coming towards the front, which is in the front part. So of course the oranges, that is the sine wave. Okay, so that seems to be the in front of it. Okay, and here next what it is included, it is lower left, and let me just see the thing. Yeah, it is a lower left position, the location which is placed here. Nothing much different, but one and only thing where we just use it is of course how to be it is different from the stacked. That is also kindly just have a note of it. Okay, this type of exact function is comparative functionality, where you can just make it, which is in the fourth one, which you are giving in towards the priority. Yeah, that comes in the front one. Okay, and next one, changing the legend position and font. If you want it in font size as larger, yeah, you can just keep it in the larger. So you can also make it normal, you can make it as medium, so that is up to the thing. So directly you can just give the font size as 18, 20 or in numerical, or like this as code also you can just provide. Next one, changing the lines width. So here the line width, yeah, of course, kindly just see here. If I just want to change the line width, and defaultly it is 2, and here we are just going to make it as 4, so it just being seen to be a broadened one. Yeah, and this one is 3. I think you are able to see the difference. Okay, and here you are giving the label for legend, that it is provided here, and towards the line graph as the title, and nothing much here it is. And any other styles is included. Yeah, here the line style has been included here, and yeah, which is the major yeah, of course I want to just give it towards the major functionality. So that is the grid. Here it is specified, and that grid it is in gray color. Okay, so changing the background functionality and providing the grid lines. Okay, that is what included in this function, in this plot. Okay, and of course here also the exact line, the width of the line has been changed to 3 and 4. So even though you can just see the overlap now, so that is 3 and 4, so which is done. Yeah, now next, setting the background. So setting the background, here we are setting it into dark gray. Of course previously it was in gray, and now it is dark gray, which of course this is also, we are just going to have it in the hexa code color, and both the lines which is there, it is B, it is O and line, it is, of course, wherever we have a data point, it would be dotted. Okay, it would be marked as data point and then line. Okay, so kindly just to see here, we are having 2 lines, one is red and blue. So see here, this dot, it is of the data points. Okay, now next one. Of course, till now we have just seen 2 lines, that is multiple lines in a single graph, but now let me just have multiple plots in the sense, yeah, of course I am just going to have a subplot mannerism in such a plot. I am just going to have subplot 1, 2. So 1, 2 is in the sense one row in two columns. Okay, one row in two columns, and in that first data it is of x comma y1, and second data it is all about x comma y2. So we are going to have sine of x in one plot and cos of x in another plot. So here we go with this graph of two different plots. Okay, now next it is all about multiple plots in one figure, and yeah, how it is going to be, kindly just observe. It is two rows and one column. Okay, so two rows, one column, and here it is the first one, that is the top one, it is blue line, and the bottom one it is in the red line. So now here up and down, so see here two different datas. How there are so many graphs and all, it's there, dear friends. You can just have so many multiple plots, and if we just give something in a mathematical manner as like power of x to the power of 2, x to the power of 3, sine, cos, tan h, sin h, cos x, exponential. So this one, when we just give towards the data, kindly just observe. I have named each and everything as like a square function, cubic function, sine function, cosine function, tangent, and of course I want to specify one thing: hyperbolic tangent and hyperbolic sine, hyperbolic cosine, and last one it is exponential. And when on just viewing it, of course everything defaultly it is given in the font size of 18, and towards the plot here how it is specified. So it is x of y2, x of y3, x of y4, y5, y6, where that y all are this exact data. Okay, now how about the plots? So totally we have 9 plots, so 3 rows and 3 columns. Okay, 3 rows and 3 columns. In such a case, what are all the things applied? Yeah, here I'm not going to give it whether it is 2 comma 1 or 1 comma 2, not like that, but in such a manner. Kindly just see here how it has been. It is plotted just with x, y1, x, y2, and here it is of tab with the blue, tab with an orange. So each and everything with color differentiation, that is also given here. Okay, now let me just have this output. Okay, so see here, wow, how nice it is. Okay, so this is what a different output, which I just scroll slowly. So this is what. So multi-plots and with the multiple functionalities. Okay, and in one figure by using subplots. This is very much important, where you can just compare so many things. Okay, yeah, moving on to next one, dear friends. So here, of course, this exact one, yeah, it is going to give us a set of line, and each and every line, how it is going to be for each and every here for loop. So each and every iteration we are going to generate one such a point. Here we didn't have the x data point, but with this y point we are going to generate an x data point, and for that x data point we are just going to plot it, and that one made it with an iteration. So it is very interesting. So real time you can just get it, that is generate it, and you are plotting it. So this is what the exact generated by using an iteration, and next it is plotted out. So here we got the plottings, and yeah, next it's coming towards the scatter plot, dear friends. Yeah, scatter plot helps in visualizing two numeric variables. Okay, so two numeric variables, and here, yeah, you can also say two continuous numeric variables, And here one such a thing which we have to provide is kind scatter is used for creating an scatter plot, and it is mainly used in machine learning concept like regression, so where x and y are the continuous variable, and it is also used in clustering scatters or outlier detection also. Okay, so that would be very much interesting when we just go towards the scatters. Okay, now first of all, we have already created an A manufacturing, only one particular thing it is there. Okay, and here we are going to have it in a manner, observe. So this is what, just a points. Okay, what these points are, just data points in which here what is the data it is specifying. And yeah, we can also have in such a manner some data points we can create, or here some data points that is given us like x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, some arrays that is generated, and with that let we create a graph. Okay, here what the graph one specify, x1 and y1. Okay, x1 and y1, what is the data point, and here it is with a color, default color. So default color it is in blue. Okay, so here the color it doesn't specify. But when I'm just going towards here, kindly just see here. Here the exact color which is specified is R. R in the sense it is red in color. Okay, so it's in red color. Wow, amazing, na? Okay, what about next one? I'm just going to have x1, y1 as class 1 and x2, y2 as a class 2, and which is differentiated with the red. So now let we have both by differentiating with legend also, inclusion of legend. So here it is. Even you can just make this data points with some markers also, which we have already given now. So marker, this is data point 0, which we are having a rounded, and this one is pointed downward. Okay, a marker pointed downward, and yeah, this M here it is magenta color, and this one is red color. Let me just view it. Okay, so nice, seems to be nice. Okay, and next one, randomly we are just going to generate some data, and x point and y point. Okay, so here we have a randomly generated data points. And the one thing, dear friends, kindly just observe one thing. Whatever we just making this scatter plot that takes 2 numeric arguments for scattering data points in the plot. It is actually similar to line plot except without the connected straight lines. Okay, that is what we have already discussed. And here any changes, yeah, we are just going to create a softening colors. Softening colors, yeah, it is going to be an interesting one, and of course it is also going to give you a colorful view, making it comparative with different data. And kindly just see here the same x and y, here we are creating it random, but the softening colors is given in such of with the attribute alpha. And one such a case here, the color is red, blue, green and yellow, and kindly observe each and every data points as towards its different randomly created, randomly generated values. According to its value, the exact size of the dot can also be differentiated. So see here, of course we have created the legend, and that exact legend here it is in extra large size, and here, yeah, see the data points, the difference that towards the data points, and the difference towards the exact size of the data. One such thing, whenever it is varying, yeah, it is varied towards the size and towards the color. And here what it is the size of the red is 50, size of the blue is 100, and more than that is green, and next one it is 20. So here we given the exact value according to its size of the data. Okay, and next one, yeah, here label color we have given as one among the RC param. Actually, dear friends, RC param, it is the exact thing setting for an parameters, and this one we have set towards the red. So the legend color, yeah, it is going to be in a red color labeled. Okay, and okay, now let me just back to the default which we have already done. Okay, so default Matplotlib with the default parameters and default Seaborn background. So let me just have it in a default, because so many styles we have gone through, so many functionalities we have changed now. So let me just make it default. Now going on towards the pie chart. Dear friends, pie chart actually circular graphs that divides into slices to represent proportion of a whole. Let me just say that proportion of a whole, commonly used to show percentage or proportion. Okay, actually it does, the slice of the pie chart is to show the proportion of part out of the whole, where this exact would be all of them should add towards 100%. Okay, so now let me have in such a case 1 point here, it is goals, and second one it is player. And kindly just to see here, I'm just going to create a data frame with this goals and to the players. Okay, and let me just plot that one, and when on making towards the percentage that to be displayed, okay, that to be displayed on towards the chart, because I just want the labels here and towards corresponding players, and the auto pins here I just want giving it in 1.0 float. So here if it is in a manner as like rounded factors. So see here the percentage, the proportion, how it is. And dear friends, pie chart should be used, seldom used, as it is difficult to compare section of the chart. So bar plot is used instead as comparing section, which is easy. Okay, so here if we just go for it's like a market shares influence or any other thing. Okay, so kindly just make use where this to be used, be much conscious. Okay, and here one only thing rather towards it here, yeah, as I have already specified, this exact chart, it is all about pie chart. Okay, and kindly one particular main thing, it is the kind as pie. Okay, that takes the numeric data. If you are calling us like a function, it just takes the numeric data as its first argument, that is percentage, and the labels to the display as the second argument, that is as like sectors or any other thing. Okay, ultimately it just shows the distribution of data in proportion to the pie, pie chart, proportion to that exact pie. Okay, so that is what here. And what is the changes we are just going to make it? Let me just make the color changes. Okay, so here we are making it, if it is low, medium, high and critical, yeah, we are just going to give it in a different manner of colors. Okay, so this is what, so it is medium, high, critical, and this one is low. Okay, so you can just display it with the colors, each and everything. Okay, and next one. Okay, displaying that exact percentage and actual value. Okay, so that is also I have just specified auto values that here it is 1.1. So 1.1 it is, of course, one decimal I'm just going to include. The same thing, the same above chart which we have just provided here. Yeah, and kindly just observe here we have used pi function, and the first one is area, and towards the label colors as the strides, as the styles. Okay, and one thing we are including with that 1.1 percentage functionality. So let me just see here. So it is 42.5. Okay, 42.5. Okay, that's like 26.5, 17.7. So in such case, one particular thing. Okay, and next one here. We are going to make use of such a functionality, maybe anything. Okay, auto value here as per the value, and kindly just to see here in this thing, let me first create it and we explore what it is given inside it. So according to 20, it is 17.70. According to 30, it is 26.55. Within 48, it is 42.48%. And within 15, it is 13%. So like this, yeah, here it is amount towards this particular values. Okay, so this is how you can make use of it. This is also an extra thing. And yeah, here we have a shadow. That is also we have given it is a shadow as true. Okay, so that is what it is given as shadow based. And next it is all about exploding the slice in pie chart. See, actually allows for emphasizing a particular slice in a pie chart by pulling it away from the center, by pulling it away or making it as like a separation. Okay, so that makes this explode, and for this explode, how do you want to? So see here it is 0.1, 0.1, 0.1 and 0 and 0. In such a case, kindly just observe how it is. So here it is 0 and 0. Okay, so this is what it just made. There is no explode. That is, it is not pulled out. So there it just shows which one do you want to take it out, or how you want to differentiate it. Okay, if you want to differentiate only one thing, yeah, you can just specify in such a manner that yeah, here you can just explode it like this. If you want to take only one thing to be out, yeah, which one do you want to get it exploded, that alone you can just specify with it. So here of course the last one it is critical. Okay, so that one going to be exploded. Other than thing, yeah, other the three, it is just going to be as like a jointed. Yeah, let me just execute and see. Yeah, see here that critical, that alone being exploded. Got it? Yeah. Yeah, next it's all about donut plot. See, they are actually similar to pie chart, but with a hole in the center. It's used to display the same kind of information as a pie chart, but with the added benefits of being able to display additional information in the center. Okay, so that is what donut. And here what we are just going to do, the same thing, same plot as low, medium, high and critical, without much functionalities, just adding circle at the center. Okay, so that is what here, how long you want or how large you want. So this exact variation makes the that size of donut varies. Okay, so see here, this is how the exact donut with the same low, medium, high and critical, it just able to see here. And what we can just change it. Yeah, we can just change the background color. Okay, we can just change the background color. Here we are adding a background color to the donut, and actually see here defaultly it is white, and here it is something related to gray color. Okay, let I just view. Yeah, here it is, the gray color, adding the circle at the center also. If you didn't adding at the center, if you didn't provide here, okay, if you didn't provide here, of course, kindly just observe, yeah, it would be default towards white. Okay, so yeah, if you didn't provide the white here instead of this, if you provided white here, kindly just to see in that manner, outside it would be in a gray color and inner the circle it would be in white color. Kindly just change it and explore. Okay, so you can just see so many things. Yeah, next one, exploding slice in donut. Yeah, dear friends, similar to exploding slice in a pie chart, this allows emphasizing an particular segment in the donut chart. That is what, okay. And here the same thing, critical going to be exploded. So 0, 0, 0.0 and the critical is going to be exploded. So see here. And this exact exploding, kindly just observe, dear friend, the same thing here we are adding the circle. So here we are having a white, it is in the center, okay, and nothing much functionalities is there. And if you want to explode more than one, okay, here it is 0.1 and 0.1. So I think 0.1 means high and critical going to be exploded. Okay, so let me just see this. High and critical. Yeah, of course. See here, high and critical got exploded. So there is other, this low and medium is joined. Okay, and here everything have a minimal gap of 0.03. Okay, and adding a circle to the center. Kindly just to see everything here at a circle, that is having a gap. Okay, now next moving on to the one, displaying percentage and actual values in donut chart. Yeah, dear friends, of course it is exactly as the same. So donut chart can also display both the percentage and actual value of each segments. Okay, so when on making here where it has to be, okay, where it has to be displayed, and kindly just see here it is 1.1 percentage. So it is with one decimal. Okay, so one floating point. So see here 42.5, 13.3, 17.7. Okay, or if you want to specify it in any particular distance or towards the location, yeah, that can also be happened with this parameter. And yeah, see here, so this is how you can just plot it. And if you want to include it with the actual value, okay, so actual value with that, so of course we have that actual value 48, 30, 20 and 15. So among that 48 you have 42.8 and among 15 you have 13.27. so this one also you can just make use of it. Okay, next one, it is displaying multiple donut plot in one figure. Multiple donut plot. So if you are having as like subplots, okay, here you are going to have a subplots. How many plots set as? Okay, we are just going to have, okay, 3 donuts. Priority according to status, according to company. Okay, so in such a case we are going to have, it is 1, 3, 1. So it is going to have a single row and with 3 columns. And the first data, it is this one, second plot and third plot. So we have it, and yeah, of course, what are all the datas? And according to the priority, according to the status, according to the company, yeah, we are merging here. And kindly just observe the labels priority, status and company, that is also specified. And let me explore the output. So see here. Okay, so this one is according to priority and the status and to the company. And any other styles do you need here? Okay, so here what we can do is, okay, so here it is not with the same 3 graph. Here we are going to have, kindly just observe 2 comma 3 comma 1. So 2 rows, 3 columns. So totally it is 6 plot. So first plot, second plot and third plot and fourth and fifth and sixth, it is going to be below. And how it is having a comparative. Kindly just observe the exact comparative. Maybe with the same data. So let me just copy it and making it, I think so. Okay, so see here this priority, status and company, and again priority, status and company. Okay, so actually the above plot, it is repeated. Nothing much changes is here. So both the things are same, both the plots are same. Okay, just to show it in a 2 rows and with a different number of columns and plots. This one is done. Okay, next, dear friends, we are going to discuss it on histogram. So histogram, of course, a graphical representation of distribution of numerical data. It consists of bar whose heights represents the frequency of occurrence within certain ranges, that is bins of the values. Okay, and dear friends, actually this histograms takes in a series of data and divides the data into a number of bins, which I have already specified. It plots the frequency data points in each bin, that is the interval of points. Actually, it is useful in understanding the count of data range. And dear friends, we should use this histogram when we need the count of a variable in a plot. And let me just have a simple thing. I just want to have a small simple data. One is in yellow green color and the title is histogram, and let we have the frequency, and here the hist, the exact function it is called, and I am just going to have 40 number of bins. Okay, and let we have this. Okay, what we are able to see here. So how the exact data that has been distributed, that has been appearing. Okay, so that is what's shown here. So kindly just have a note how this exact histogram is mainly used, whether it is towards the data or towards the functionalities of data. And what is next? Let me just change the colors and make use of it. Okay, so let me change the color. And this one, it is according towards this random data. Okay, it is not particularly, so this is randomly generated data. And you can also include some edges. Okay, you can also include some edges and to show some readability, to show the exact splits of that data. So previously, I think so we have the same thing. Okay, so see here, the size is 2000, 7 bins is 40, and the same yellow green we just had. Okay, so here the same bins is 40 and randomly we have created, and one and only thing, edge color is included. So inclusion of edge. So inclusion of edges, it just shows this. So nice. Okay, so differentiating it. Okay, now next it is all about binning. So binning, actually the process of dividing data into bins or intervals of constructing histogram. That is what I have already specified. But here, you can just give the same data with the different bins, and kindly just to see how this exact bins has been plotted. Okay, so kindly just to see here. The same thing, how this bins has been plotted. This one with once again, I just to show you one thing, dear friends. This is bin 30, bin 20 and bin 10. Okay, so now let me just view. The first one is bin 30. Okay, so this is what bin 30, and the second one, it is bin 20, and the next one is bin 10. So see here, when on just reducing the number of bins, you are able to see the intervals, the process of the data, the dividing the data, how it is happening. So I think you are able to witness the exact difference. Okay, next moving on to plotting multiple histograms. So plotting multiple histograms, allowing plotting multiple histograms on the same graph. So it is useful for comparing data distribution, or how each and every data it is distributed. Let me just have 3 data points, X, Y, Z. Okay, and each and everything same 30 bins is there, but each and everything we have different colors. Okay, so let we have that output in a single. So see here, of course here we are having overlap of both the things. Okay, so that is what here we just get at different colors. Okay, so that happens here. Okay, next one, we are going to have a cumulative distribution. Okay, in such a manner, if you want to make use of that, okay, and I'm just giving it H color, and need of cumulative, here I specified cumulative is equal to true, nothing much, just here it is a cumulative. And dear friends, this same histogram you can also add multiple subplots also. Okay, in such a manner, first of all I create a data frame, and here it is final data frame. Let I just give you different manners of it. Okay, so first manner how we are just going to have it is, observe this one. This method we are having as like both the thing as like horizontal. Okay, and in such a manner, here we are having cities and 2017 score, 2018 score. Okay, and this one we are making it as 1-to-1 subplot. Okay, and 1-to-1 subplot, and this is 1-to-2 subplots. Okay, so here 1 row, 2 columns, and in that first one, second one, that is what is happening. Okay, and of course the same thing here, 1, 2 is specified. So if you specify this one, it would be the first one, and here the second one defaultly. We are not going to specify it separately, rather than this is what the first one, which is going to be succeeded with the second one, like the same. So here there is no difference. One and only thing, we have included it as 1,2, and without any specification of the second one, it is just going to be in the next sequence. Okay, so that is what here. And dear friends, you can have it in a manner as vertical, 2,1, 2,1. So it is row wise, it is twice. So second 2 rows, 1 column. So vertically up and down, and this one we have already discussed. So this is how you can just make use of the histograms. Okay, now next it is all about area plot. See, area plot, it is displays quantitative data using filled in areas under a curve, often used to show some cumulative totals over the time. Okay, so first of all, let me just have a simple thing. So here we are having, wow, so actually this is an exact randomly created. Okay, and when on providing it with any changes, Okay, let me change with different colors. One and only thing, filling between with this color. Okay, so just customizing the color of the area under the curve in an area of a plot. Under the curve, what you want. Under the curve, you are filling it. Okay, that exact area. Here I am just filling it with some other colors, and here maybe some greenish. Okay, and you can also give the color towards the edges also. And here, yeah, kindly just see its edges. Nice, no? Okay, so next, coloring, fill color and its transparency. So here not only towards the data, here we are just going to have the transparency by using the learning function, that is alpha range. Okay, so actually this one when on it just allows adjusting the opacity or transparency of the filled area. So that is the filled area in this area plot. Okay, and kindly just to see, it is 0.3 transparency. So you are able to see some opacity which is behind this behind even the grid. Here you are able to see it in a clear manner rather than this. See, you are not able to see the color grid here. You are not able to see the grid here. But when on making the transparency, that is opaque. So see here, I am able to see the behind the background, that is the grid, I am able to see. Okay, now. So that is what. And next one. Yeah, same. The bold lines on the edges, or if you want to stronger the edges. Of course, here we are going to have two different plots. Okay, so let me just make it in a shown manner. So first plot and second plot, what is the difference here? It is kindly just to see the exact stronger the opacity. So here it is transparency, it is shown, and the second one, it is all about the border, the edges, the edge color. Here it is included. Okay, so that is what the difference between the above and the below. Okay, next it is of stacked area plot, similar to an area plot but with multiple data sets stacked on top of each other, so showing their cumulative contribution to the total. So that is what included here. And of course this stacked one we have already discussed in the bar chart. So yeah, let I just execute this and kindly just observe. So see here, one thing is legend upper left, so it is default, and here we have the exact stacked manner. Okay, and nothing much. So here what we are having is y1, y2, y3, y4. Yeah, different thing in different separate arrays we have. Okay, and so each and everything is stacked one above the other. And next one, of course, we have a group of things. So each and every y's we are having it in a single list. Okay, so that is stacked here. Okay, so that is stacked here. Wow. So here we are having the same, but how it is arranged, that is what the manner. Okay, and for you a superb view here, kindly just observe, dear friends, this one, yeah, we are just going to have a stack plot, and in that manner the exact x, y here, how it is going to be is each and every y. Okay, it is going to have one above the other when on just making it in different views. See, previously we have a small data only. Okay, so here we are just going to have it in a different manner so that we can view something differently, so that you can view the stacked function also. See here how it is stacked. So nice. Okay. Now, yeah, let me just change the fill color and its transparency. So, of course, as we have already discussed, if you want to have the transparency, or if you want to fill it, or if you want to include the edges everything you can just use it. So you can customize it. So the colors, transparency, everything, okay, which we have already discussed. So here let me have the output, how it is. So see here. So this is what the first one, okay, and this one we are having the stacked one, and of course I think no functionalities or changed with the above three. What is the thing is the data points, towards the data points. Of course, nothing much. So here we are having three different colors. That's it, three different charts. Okay, now next, multiple dimension. Yeah, dear friends, multiple dimensions, multiple dimension plots here. Graphical representation of data involving more than two dimensional, often achieved through some techniques like 3D. So you can just make use of that 3D. And mainly if you are in need of contour plot, or if you are in need of show plot, okay, so you can just make use of this. And here first of all, let I just say what is this contour plot. And dear friends, actually this one, something which we just say level plots or a way to show a 3-dimension, okay. So 3-dimension surface on a 2-dimension plane, so which we are in, and it graphs two predictor variable x and y on the y-axis, and a responsive variable z as the counters. So these counters are sometimes called z slice, or even though you use iso responsive values, that is also we can just call this, okay. So here we have created a function, this one, which just returns the value, and here we are having the exponential value, and kindly just see here the counter function, okay. And here we are having the alpha point, and what is the CMAP? CMAP here we have given, actually usually CMAP, if you just given any colors, or if you just give in gray, yeah, it would be as gray shaded, and here it is as like jet to show the colors. And yeah, this is what the counter, so which we just call with the function f of x comma y, and that is what it is returned here. And let me just view it. So here we go. Okay. And next it is all about IM show plot. Actually it is an RGB display, the true color image of RGB in a figure. So here it displays the binary image by B and W. If you just specify for binary image, IM show displays the pixel value with 0, and actually for 0 it is a black, and as 1 it is for white. And here kindly just see here this IM show, it just has two parameter. One is for x, the coordinates, okay, the indexed image as like x, and here with the color map, here you can just specify the map functionality, so which we just say here, previously we just specified now the jet, so CMAP, so the same thing. But here, yeah, let me just see what is the f of x comma y. So here we are going to have only the grayscale, okay. Okay, yeah. Now next, QR plot, actually it is a type of 2D plot that shows vector lines as an arrow. And QR plot are usually in electrical engines to visualize the electrical potential, and useful in mechanical engineers to show the stress gradient also. So that is also mainly used for this. And yeah, if you want to draw it with one arrow, only just with one arrow, and where you want, yeah, kindly x position and y position if you specify, and what is the exact direction x and y 1 comma 1, so it would be in a manner of linear, okay. So that is gives here, and let me show this. So see here it is 0.0 and it is as like this one, so it is as like linear, okay. If you want to have it more than one arrow, So if you want to have two arrows, okay, one is the position 0 0, another one is 0 0, both are starting here, but the direction is 1 comma 0 and 1 comma minus 1. So 1 comma minus 1, and towards that kindly just observe the axis, x position, y position, x direction, y direction, and towards the scale of 5. Okay, so let me just see that. So this one. Okay, and interesting one. So see here with the mesh grid. See, actually when you just go towards this mesh grid, actually with the two arrows is a good start, but it is tedious and repetitive to add QR plot arrows one by one. So to create a complete 2D surface of arrow, we utilize this numpy's mesh grid function. So here let me just have a mesh grid function. And see, first we need to build a set of arrays that denote the x and y. Okay, so the starting point of each QR arrow on the plot, and the QR arrow starting point arrays will be called as like x and y. So that here it is specified towards the function, and we can use this x and y arrows starting position to define the x and y components for each arrow, and we can call the direction also. And when I'm just making towards this, so kindly just observe where is the cos of and sine of here we just specified, and towards it 0 to n, and here also 0 to n, and let me just see and observe the output. So see here, it's very interesting. Nice, huh? Yeah, and yeah, you can also make use of a 3D plots with the same thing, and yeah, by using an axis 3D. Okay, so here you can make use of this 3D and with a mesh grid of x and y, and that x and y you can giving the numpy functionalities, and how the exact repetition, yeah, that is also here numerically here evaluated with R, and how the z axis it is has to be elevated, that is also seen in the another axis as z. And when on just creating a plot surface, so here we are going to create a plot surface with x, y and z axis. So x we have a data point, y we have a data point, and for z we are just getting a sine of r, and that r we are calculated with the square of x square plus y square. Okay, and here we have given a CMAP as hot. Okay, so this exact hot, it's very interesting. So let me just see the output. Okay, so it's very nice. Okay, yeah, next it is all about polar axis. Yeah, dear friends, actually here we would draw a radial text. Okay, and with the draw where it is going to plot it, so that radial labels also we have to specify, and mainly first subplots, of course we are just going to have only one plot here. Okay, and the R max we have to specify, so that exact R max how long it is just going to have, and towards it is 360 degree. Okay, so that is what the polar axis. And let me just have the label of R label position, radius ticks, radius max, all the things we have just provided, and kindly just have this exact polar axis. It is all about this R and theta, and here the R we have given the value as 0 2, and towards the parameter of 0.01 specification, and with that R we are calculating the theta. And kindly just observe the plot of theta towards this R, it is being plotted, and with the title a line plot on the polar axis. So here we have a 360 degree of it. Okay, and next, yeah, last but not least, we are just very much important one, box plot. Of course, box plot gives a nice summary of the data. It helps in understanding our distribution better, and of course it should be used when we require to use the overall statistic information on the distribution of a data. So yeah, it is used to call mainly detect these outliers in our data. And dear friends, of course, here whenever we just have a box plot, yeah, above is the outlier, and this is the maximum, upper quartile, median, and the lower quartile is the minimum, and of course the points, the data points other towards the minimum, it is the outliers. Yeah, and from this, yeah, the line that divides the box into 2 points, which we just specified here, is the medium of the data, and the end of the box shows the upper quartile, and which is also called the third quartile, and similarly the lower quartile is called the first quartile, and the region between the lower quartile and the upper quartile, yeah, it is called the inner quartile range, which we shortly specify as IQR, and it is used to approximate the 50% spread in the middle data, that is 75% and 25, which we just have. This is the 50%. Okay, so the maximum is the highest value in the data, and similarly minimum is the lowest value, and it is also called as caps. Okay, so the point outside the boxes and between the maximum and the minimum are called whisker, so that this can also be specified as like a whisker plot. Okay, so that shows the range of values in the data, and the extreme points are outliers of the data. And here I just want to show you a small functionality about this plot. So kindly just observe, dear friends, here there is a data, okay, and I have just included this data towards the box plot, and it is all about an exam scores. Okay, and when on having that exams, so let me just extract only the scores of math scores, reading score, and writing scores, and on describing the data, you can just observe. So totally everything we have, it is in 100, so we don't have any null values. And when coming towards this 25th person, 50th person, and 75%, yeah, of course by this only we are just able to see the quartiles, higher quartiles and lower quartiles. And kindly just observe the minimum and maximum data of this. Okay, and with this, let me just make a plotting, converting it into an array. So if I just want to plot it, I just convert it into array, and here I'm just going to draw it. And here we just go with the plotting. So this is the plot of math, plot of reading, and a plot of writing scores. And when on just viewing this, of course we don't have any outlier, but kindly just see here the median of each and every data. So the median of the every data for writing, of course it is exactly to the mid. So let me just observe it with the median value. So see here, so this is 68. So yeah, so here it is 50%, it is 68, 69, 68.5. okay, and where towards the 75th person, it is 76, 80, and 77. So yeah, towards the value here we have minimum is 33, maximum is 100. So minimum 33, maximum 100. So we are able to have something near towards the median. But when coming towards here, so kindly just see here, the minimum and maximum is differing, but our point here, it is not exactly towards the correct separation. Okay, correct separation, correct division of equal division. Okay, that is the same thing in the max also. Okay, yeah, next one, it is all about the violin plot. Yeah, dear friends, this exact violin, the same as like box plot. Yeah, of course, one particular inclusion here is, yeah, exactly with the density. And with the density variation, this box plot it seems to be as like a violin plot. Okay, so that is what here it is specified, shows the density of a data points around the particular value with its width. So wherever the density increases, the width of the data should also increases. Wherever the density reduces, the width also it is reducing. So that is where we just get the violin plot. Yeah, next I just want to give small tips here. Dear friends, if you want to save any plot or any particular things, yeah, here I have just given something as like plot and how to save it, whether if it is a bar graph, and if you want to save it into a particular location, yeah, you can just provide like this and you can just save this. Okay, and here you can also give something different limits to that. Okay, so that limits you can just limit it towards here it is limits towards y-axis, limits towards x-axis. Yeah, that is can also be included as like ylim or set xlim. Okay, so this is one among the tips. And if you are going towards multiple entries in the legends, so first entry, second entry, or first legend, second legend, if you want to have it onto the top here, second one onto the right, yeah, that can also be given here, but actually it is not displayed. Okay, if you want to give somewhere, yeah, you can just use it. Okay, and anything particular towards, yeah, till now we have just seen only the colors of the bar, colors of the thing. Yeah, you can also color of the title also you can just include. Okay, so that is also one among the some useful tips I have just given. Yeah, dear friends, I think this exact session, it is all about summarizing all the particular functions, okay, that is used for data visualization, mainly by using Matplotlib. So we learn how to build a data visualization plot using one variable, one numerical variable, or multiple variable, and of course we can now easily build plots for understanding our data intuitively through this visualization. So hope, I think this video, of course it is going to be a long video, but anyhow this would be giving you a summarization of whole the plot and understanding of different types of the plot. Hope, I think so you like this video, and kindly just put a likes and subscribe the channel if you not yet done, and share it to your friends and colleagues, whoever need mainly on towards this data visualization, because yeah, visualizing this, yeah, you can just have a good analysis. So for a data analyst, for a beginning of a data analyst, this visualization is very much useful. Hope, I think so I have given you a good input towards an analyst part of the thing. So kindly just subscribe the channel, and yeah, see you on one more video on Seaborn. And yeah, dear friends, here I just want to add, if you want a video related to Plotly or Rookie or any other visualization tool, kindly just specify in the comment box, or if I have just missed any of a particular plot also, kindly just specify in the comment box. We will just cover it in the later. Okay, see you in the next video, dear friends. Thank you and happy learning.